Now, one thing I'm not saying in this is don't read other teaching books, right? I read teaching books. I read them all the time. In fact, it's my common everyday practice is in the morning, that's when I read my teaching books. Usually throughout the day, I'm reading the Bible, and in the evening, just to sort of relax, I usually read fiction. So I do read a couple of books throughout the day. Problems arise when we gravitate to that before we gravitate to this. We can become people who mean well, and then instead of getting our theology and our worldview and our understanding from the actual written word of God, we go to someone else who is trying to tell us what the actual written word of God says. There's nothing wrong with that, but this has to be the priority. We have to focus on this. We have to, as the Bible puts it here, steadfastly continue in the education and the teaching of this. Otherwise, what happens is, instead of being this kind of church, we become the kind of people that Paul is talking to his protege Timothy about in 1 Timothy 4, verse 3, where he says this: a time is going to come when they will not endure sound teaching, the Bible. But according to their own desires, because they have itching ears, they will heap up for themselves teachers, and they will turn their ears away from the truth and be turned aside to fables. If we start focusing first and foremost on teaching books and other things before we focus on this, that's what Paul's talking about. It has to be the Word of God.